Judging by the ratings of the Late Late Show, I'm going to guess that most of you have never watched it. For some reason, CBS in their brilliance decided that they were going to make James Corden the host of the show. And he's so annoying, so awful, so unbearable to watch that when he came on to the show, it caused a show that's been on for 30 years to get canceled. That, my friends, is what I think we should start calling the James Corden effect. Because this guy, I don't know how this dude gets so much work in Hollywood. Can anybody tell me this? Because this guy's not funny. In fact, he's pretty unbearable to watch. It's almost hurtful to watch it. He's also a huge narcissist and kind of a jerk. There was that whole thing with him and his wife at that restaurant, and he was acting like a big ass, and then some people came out and called him a jerk and all that stuff. It was fun to watch him get exposed for the horrible behavior that he shows people. And it's wild to me that someone like this can get so much work because he is not talented. He steals jokes, by the way. Ricky Gervais called him out for that a while ago, talking about how he's a joke stealer. So he's not talented, but he gets work. Maybe it's because he's a good stooge and does what he's told. I don't know. But what I do know is a show that's been on the air for 30 years is getting canceled. Now, to be fair, it's not all on him, right? The whole late or late show model has been dying for a long time. It's dying, and it's so bad, in fact, that CBS isn't just going to cancel this show. They're going to replace it with some strange game show called Midnight. I don't know what that is, but at midnight is to replace the Late Late Show. They're ready for something different, a source tells ET. Hosted late night talk shows are expensive to produce. That's interesting. It seems like it's a fairly cheap model. You just have a jackass come out, tell a couple of jokes, sit at a table, and interview celebrities. You don't pay the celebrities. You don't pay the guests. I think that they probably fly them out and get them a hotel for sure. I'm almost positive they at least do that. But how much does that cost? You know, depending on the guest, they're not putting them in the Ritz-Carlton. They're probably shoving them in some cheap-ass hotel. So, like, flight and a hotel, audiences, members, you don't pay them anything to come in. So what is the expense there? I think that's pretty interesting. But anyway, CBS, meanwhile, is not committing on the potential new late-night lineup. So Midnight ran 600 episodes on Comedy Central between 2013 and 2017. Its new iteration is said to have Stephen Colbert serving as executive producer, who report from Deadline, alongside Funny or Die, the company behind the original series on Comedy Central. This move gives The Late Show host another hour of late night that he is involved in addition to also executive producing Comedy Central series Tuning Out, The Hall, and all that. As for Corden, the news comes 9 months after he announced his exit as host of the long-running late-night program. While his decision to leave the show came as a surprise to many, the choice became crystal clear while he was on set shooting his Prime Video drama Mammals last year. See, he's already got another show. Who's watching this man's shit? That's what I want to know, because none of it is good. In fact, in the comments, can you please let me know if you think anything that this guy is in is good? I really don't get it because, well, he's not funny. So he's gone. And a lot of people are asking, is this a sign that late show TV is gone? Not just late show, but the late shows. In case you don't know, after the late shows, which is what? Stephen Colbert and what's his name? Jimmy Fallon. And then after that, there's a show that's on. Usually both those networks had one, except CBS is dumping their late show. I think so, because the only people that I believe are ever watching this shit are people that fall asleep with the TV on. Except if you're on YouTube. YouTube makes it look like this garbage is the most popular thing in the world because they pump it through your algorithm constantly. How many times do you look something up and some late show or late show clip pops up on the subject? They push this shit like it's gold, and it's not. Nobody cares about this garbage. That's why the ratings are shit. The only people watching this stuff are people that fall asleep with the TV on. That's it. When is the last time you watched a late show? Think about that. I'm sure there's going to be comments saying, yeah, I watch it, but I don't. I don't think I'm the only one. So, do late night TV fans want change? Yeah, they do have change. They go onto the internet and watch stuff. That's what they do. Go watch YouTube videos like most people. And Hollywood recognizes this. That's why they've went and pressed YouTube and all these other services to pump their shit. This is why when you look up any news topic, it's authoritative sources first. So when you look something up, you got to go through CNN and all those other outlets before you can maybe, even if you're lucky, find some independent journalist that's covered something on YouTube. So, I mean, they did notice. That's why YouTube has been messing up, because they're trying to turn YouTube into HollyTube. And that's not what people are looking for on YouTube. They're looking for authentic people, real people, not more Hollywood stooges that just share the same rhetoric. All of them do. So, yeah, this is done. 30 years down the toilet thanks to the incompetent James Corden. His ratings were so bad for this show that they're just going to cancel it. His last day is the last show. 30 years. He's destroyed a 30-year legacy. Great job. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and my locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.